Hey everyone, it's Dream, and welcome back to Tuesdays with Dream. This week, I will be talking about some of my favorite memories from going to camp. And I think there are probably a lot of them just because I've gone 11, 12 times already. There was one year when I had had surgery, like less than a major back surgery, like less than a week before camp. And I did try to go. Like, I showed up to registration in like a wheelchair and I was in so much pain, but I wanted to go to camp so bad. But I mean, just being there during registration, I knew that it would be stupid for me to stay and I wouldn't enjoy it as much. And so I didn't stay the whole week, but I did come back that Friday to go to the dance because I was actually feeling a lot better. And that was amazing. I had a great time. I love seeing my friends. So I mean, even major back surgery can't keep me away. And that's actually is one of my favorite memories. I mean, just being there, and even though I hadn't been there the whole week, it's like I'd never missed a day. And I loved that. I loved that. Everybody was so happy to see me, and it was like no time had passed at all. And I had a lot of fun, and I didn't want to go home, but I had to. And I mean, that was a good time. And I mean, I can't. It's hard to pick out like certain memories just because every year is like it's full. Okay, I guess one is the first year that I was in um the third highest, like how camp works is um it used to be numbers, like it used to be a 1, a 2, or 3, or a 4, and A or B, and like A's were girls and B's were boys. And then they changed it to colors. I don't remember all the colors. I stuck to numbers, and I think they changed it back to numbers this past year. But anyway, when I was a 3, we one night we played glow in the dark capture the flag, and it was amazing. We had this big recreational field that we do outside games on, and we got to use that, and it was like pitch black, and we set up different colored glow sticks as like the boundaries, and you were either on the cold team or the hot team, and the hot team were like red and orange, uh, light up light up necklaces and bracelets, and then the cold team had like blue and purple ones. And we even had this ball that was made out of glow sticks that was like the flag, and it was so cool and so much fun. And I mean, it was like a special thing that like just like the threes did. I only got to do it once. I was in the threes for a few years, but the one year I like rained, and a couple other years it didn't work out, and so I didn't get to do it after that. But I remember one year the whole camp, or maybe it was the threes and the twos. I don't remember. I don't think it was all of us. It was most of us played at the lower field where we do horses, and that was a lot of fun. It was really big, and so it was kind of crazy because there were like teams of like 50 people. Um, but it was still so much fun. I still had a great time, and we were all very tired afterwards because we usually get up somewhat early. For the summertime, we get up early, and so staying up late is not always something everybody wants to do just because of how early we get up, and we have so much activity throughout the day and have so much fun and get so tired. And I don't know, I feel like another favorite memory I have is I can't think of one. Oh, this past year, actually he's not in the frame, you can't see right now, but this last year the theme was lights, camera, action. And when we got to the dance, the way they had it all decorated is there were like cardboard cutouts of all these celebrities everywhere, and they were really cool. And they had one of Austin Powers, and personally, I'm really fond of Austin Powers, and he's going like this, and I thought it looked so cool. And so, I went up to the woman who is like in charge of camp, and I asked her if I could have the Austin Powers cardboard cutout, and I think she thought it was like a little weird, like why would you want to take that one of all the other cardboard cutouts home? But she said like maybe. And I remember the next day I got sick, like really sick, and I was on my way to the med room, and she comes driving up the hill in like an ATV, and he's in the back, and she's like, somebody wants to see you. And I was so happy because it made me feel better because I was feeling really bad that day. And so I like laid him in my bed and like tucked him in like a person, And so that mean even though I felt really gross, it was nice to have that, and it was very sweet. And so though I mean that, and I still have him. He's been in my room every day ever since, and I mean I always have camp like memorabilia everywhere in my room. Like my sister, her name tags are in her room, and I have mine. Usually, I mean we just moved, but I used to have them on like a pin, like a cork board. I pinned them up, and this bracelet that I wear, um, every year on the last night of camp, we all sit in a circle and talk about what camp means to us and why we love it. And we all have a yarn, one string of yarn. We all get a piece of it, and sometimes it's short, sometimes it's longer. And I didn't actually get to participate in the yarn circle last year because I was sick and I was stuck in the med room. But one of the staff there was he brought me back a couple. He's like, I'll let you choose one. One's mine and one's yours. And I chose this one because it was longer and it had more of the colors. And I had my counselor wrap it up into a bracelet, and I've worn it almost every day since then. I had to take it off a few times, but pretty much I don't take it off to shower, sleep, nothing. I always have it on. It's just like I look down and it just reminds me of what I look forward to every year. And so yeah, so those are some of my favorite moments and favorite things about camp. And this has been Dream, spreading childhood cancer awareness one Tuesday at a time. Please, please, please donate to Camp Millennium. It means so much so we can keep these memories going and so more and more kids can have these memories because they are life changing. Thank you so, so much. Please tune in next week. Bye.